Getting set for Masahiro Tanaka, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come off another loss last time out. And, in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game. But you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, and it's dropped. It'll stay right there, though, so there will be no advance. Ready now for Baltimore, Danny Valencia. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's 1 for 5. This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is called in for the first out. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, let's see if Jonathan Schoop can keep up the hot bat. He had over 100 RBIs last year. That's the goal of every big hitter. If I can drive in 100, that means I had a good year, and I would say he had a pretty good year.
Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Gentry leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And he's going to make it into third base now, as I believe that'll be scored as a wild pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
Heading after it is Judge. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third, as this should get him on the board. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Oh, and not fielded cleanly here by Walker. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the... Dylan Bundy gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Boy, Dylan Bundy's come a long way. It wasn't that long ago where he went to camp and he had to make the team coming out of spring training. Former first-round draft pick out of high school from Oklahoma, 94 to 95 miles an hour. Good overhand 12-6 curveball and a changeup that's getting better all the time. He's turned himself into one of the league's premier pitchers.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a ball hit to center field and deep. Back goes the center fielder way back, and that ball is gone. Home run there for Aaron Judge. 4th home run here in the early going, and the Yankees have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Giancarlo Stanton now. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they come in hoping not to fall too deep into an early season hole, as they're just 1-5 to start the new campaign.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
1 ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Here's Didi Gregorius. His past history with Dylan Bundy is 4 for 14. He also has 1 home run. Grounded back up the middle. Taken in by Machado. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. But the Yankees are able to tie things up on the. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He'll get us started in the top of the second. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Judge is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out. And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Pedro Alvarez. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. The 1-1 home. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. In now for the O's, Colby Rasmus. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's only 2 for 10. He's taken him deep once. First pitch is a splitter for a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he lays off the 0-2 splitter. 1-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third. Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Gentry giving chase. Makes the play. 1 away.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And let's take a look at Jonathan Scope, another one of the versatile new regime ball players. Ability to play second base, turn to double play at 6'2", 200+ pounds, and move over to third base with a rocket arm.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Counts even at 1-1 to Walker. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now the pitch. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. Into the second deck and gone. A solo home run here for Neil Walker. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Yankees take the lead. It's 2-1.
Well, that ball right there was right up in the happy zone. It doesn't take much to drive one out of the ballpark when you connect on a high pitch like that. The backspin carried that one right out of here.
Here's Tyler Austin now. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. One and one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Outside, 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. And the pitch. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Gentry is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. The Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. We've played 2. 2-1. Anthony Santander the next to bat.
The left fielder, number 25.
And the pitch.
Anthony Santander.
Reaches out, but he can't get it. It's 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss on the splitter, and it's 1-2. The 1-2. Ripped on the ground to first. And the Orioles have their first hit of the game.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line up, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Caleb Joseph is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Fouled off.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now. Still 1-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Gardner will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Riding in once again, Craig Gentry. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And he is in there.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
Too low, 1-0. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. Set, and the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. In the on-deck circle is Manny Machado. He'll bat next. Had a good 3-1 cut, but he misses the splitter. 3-2 now. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate, and he's going to score with ease, as the throw will be too late.
Hey, Dan, batter drives in 2 right there to give his team the lead. This looks like it's going to be a little bit back and forth. As a pitcher, how do you stop the bleeding?
The one thing you have to do is just concentrate all you can to try to get that first hitter out of each inning. This has the makings like this is going to be one of those seesaw affairs.
Hit out towards second. Reined in. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Thursday night baseball. Standing in, Miguel Andujar, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Machado has it. Throws in time, and that's out number one. So one gone in the inning now, and that'll bring in Brett Gardner. First pitch on its way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
So 1-1 home. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. The 1-2 is in there, a called strike three. Here's big Aaron Judd. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next to him.
Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. And now a pitch on the way. Popped him up. Davis on the move. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Davis. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka. In there at the letters 0-1.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
1-1 the count to Chris Davis.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You can see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Is belted, and take a look at this. Deep to right center field, and it's gone.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Into the box, Jonathan Scope. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And there's ball 1. 4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Hit sharply on the ground. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Stepping in now, Pedro Alvarez. He swings and grounds it to short. To second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Up next for the Orioles.
Stepping up to the plate, Colby Rasmus, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Popped him up. Walker has room in foul territory. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Orioles get a run. Back with Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. The 1-2. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one, as that's the first out of the inning.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Here's Didi Gregorius. There's a swing and a high pop-up. And there's out number 2. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First offering on its way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. Missed with a slider. Now a curveball ripped down the left field line. That's a fair ball.
Hey, Giro, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Here's Neil Walker, lifted into the air out towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And digging in for his second at-bat, Anthony Santander. He reached on a single in his first try. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 is taken, strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short, taken in by Gregorius. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Digging in to try it again, Caleb Joseph comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In there, strike one. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Digging in and looking for more, Craig Gentry. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Hit on the ground to 3rd. Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. But they stepping up now, Tyler Austin. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in a show get absolutely hammered.
And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit to first. Davis has it. One there. Back to Davis, and they turn the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for. Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Yanks held in check, still down by a count of 4-2. Ready once again, Danny Valencia. In his last appearance, he singled home a pair of runs.
Danny Valencia.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Here now the 2-2. And a hard sinker there. Chopped foul at home plate. Here now the 2-2. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate. The count holds at 2-2. To the left side, but it's well fouled.
Hey, great swing right there. I know the ball's foul, but he absolutely laced that pitch right there. He's just got to stay back a little bit longer.
Very weakly on the ground. The 2-2 one more time. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Many guys fall victim to the breaking ball and want to get out in front of it, and they end up rolling it over to the pull side. Batter was able to execute, stay inside, keep his hands back, and drive it the other way.
Adam Warren will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is under it, 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready for another chance? Chris Davis comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Valencia, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and
a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. Valencia rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 3.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI 2-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there. Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Here's Brett Gardner now.
Leading off for the Yankees, center fielder, Brett Gardner.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is fouled at the plate. The 0-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Gentry makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here's big Aaron Judge. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now here's the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here it comes, 1-0. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Now he'll bluff a throw to third and go to first instead. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. And a good decision on the throw as he is meat at third base. Striding in once again, Didi Gregorius. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-0. Ground ball right side. Scope dives. What a stop. Touche, sir. Digging in once again, Colby Rasmus. head-to-head with Adam Warren. He's a .333 hitter. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. A swing and a ground ball to third. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Caleb Joseph. 0 for 2 for him to this point. No balls and a strike to count. Behind 0-2 now. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Joseph now. And the changeup is way low that time.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Ground ball left side. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Gary Sanchez. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Digging in the switch hitter, Neil Walker. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. The 1-0. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly by Davis, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Tyler Austin.
Digging in to try it again, Tyler Austin. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well, and one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scope has it. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Ready now for Baltimore. Craig Gentry. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Ready for another shot now. Danny Valencia. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Wade ranging into the outfield, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Manny Machado now. 0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Ready with the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. Gentry stands at first with 1 out. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Chris Davis. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good breaking ball that time in for a strike.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base pass, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
2 balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
The 2-2. It's a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. In now for the O's, Jonathan Schoop. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A ball and no strikes.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
2-0 now. The 2-0 on the way. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Oh, and a perfect time for the slurve there. It's 2-2. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Pedro Alvarez would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Count still full, 3-2. And he struck him out. So a masterful job of being thrown into the fire and getting the big strikeout. Michael Gibbons is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 60.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Tyler Wade. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1. Liner toward right center. This will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. First pitch on its way. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. The 0-2 pitch. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Here's Brett Gardner now. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it 1 bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Popped him up. Valencia just to the left of the mound, and that retires the side. So the Yanks. Nighttime look there at the Chrysler Building, once the world's tallest structure, as we welcome you back to baseball from Yankee Stadium. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. That's a ball 1. The 1-1 home. Drilled to the right side. Wade is up with it, and a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
Up next for the Orioles.
In now, Colby Rasmus. Previous history against Dellin Betances. He's 0 for 4. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball 1-0. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
2 balls and a strike now. Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Gardner going back, and it's gone as they add still another. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the fourth to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Row. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball. The 1-1 is a breaking ball in off the plate. Now the 2-1 pitch down the third baseline. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Orioles add on thanks. Aaron Judge will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. First delivery to him on the way. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
The 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Hard liner to center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
He's set. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
2 balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Now the 2-0. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 2-1 home is laid off of for ball number 3.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
But a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A long 2-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. First home run of the campaign for him, and they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4. Darren O'Day takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 56, Darren O'Day.
Here's Didi Gregorius, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 pitch on the way, and he misses again. 2-0. Base is empty here with nobody out. The 2-1 home is taken, ball 3.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
The 3-1 pitch, and he misses, ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Now batting, catcher, Gary.
Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Gregorius on at first, nobody out. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Here's Neil Walker. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Neil Walker.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped high in the air. Scope has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. In now is the Yankees DH, Tyler Austin, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Popped him up. Coming in is Rasmus. He can't get to it. This one's down. The relay throw. Throw on to Davis at first will get him, and the ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. Baltimore led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Dylan Bundy earns his first win of the season. Darren O'Day closes the door for the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Orioles. 6 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Yankees, 4 runs on 8 hits. 1 error. They left 3 men on base. The winning pitcher is Dylan Bundy. His record is now 1-1. Credit the save to Darren O'Day, his first. The loss goes to Masahiro Tanaka. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 21 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.